What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today we are going to talk about how to obtain exclusive equipment, what it is, how you can get it, how you can enhance it, all of those questions. This is in fact the most asked question right now in terms of AFK Journey content, so I thought I'll make a video on it, explain all of that stuff to you. So if you are new, this is all the info that you basically need, and if you are an experienced player, maybe there is something you didn't know yet and can take it away. So, first of all, what is exclusive equipment? Exclusive equipment, yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing. It sounds like there would be a different sort of selectable equipment piece that you could put on your hero, while in fact, there is one exclusive equipment for every single hero. We can take the example of Iron right now, which is one of the most popular exclusive equipments that people upgrade, and you will see it is right down there. This is the exclusive equipment. It says +10, that's the enhancement level. 3-star for basically 2 additional stat breakthroughs. If it's +0, it's 1-star. At +5, you get 2-star. At +10, it gets 3-star, and etc. +15, +20 each at an additional star. We can see that, for example, on my Telene here with +20, we are now at 5-star there. So, those exclusive equipments are very important. First of all, they add base stats. We can see that right here at +10, this adds 21% HP, 16.8% attack, 18% fist def, 18% magic def, 15 haste and 5 def penetration, and those stats in fact vary between heroes. So if we compare that now to another hero that is also at +10 and 3 stars, we can see here on Damien we have healing and a lot more defensive stats. So healing for Damien is important because he's a healer, so these stats are kind of fitting for the hero that they are on. They are designed to enhance certain attributes that kind of make the hero who he is and make those specific heroes a lot better. Then you get the second part, and the second part of this is you unlock additional abilities. First, by unlocking the exclusive equipment at all, you get the first ability. You unlock the exclusive equipment at Mythic Plus, so you have to enhance your hero until you reach Mythic Plus, which is kind of a long way, we have to say. It takes a little bit of time to get enough copies to get your hero to this point, but it's well worth it on a lot of heroes. A lot of heroes really only gain their maximum power potential or their real use once you enhance them to Mythic Plus. Iron, for example, gains the ability to cast his ultimate in the battle one time without consuming any energy, and the damage is reduced to 50% of the original damage. This is actually insane, because if we see that in a battle, this means Iron will use his ultimate immediately at the start of the battle. And of course the ultimate is the strongest ability a hero has usually, so this is very, very nice. Then at +5 we gain the next ability, which is the damage is reduced to 70% of the original. So this changes the first ability and reduces the damage reduction we have from this ability. So it's no longer only 50% of the original damage, but it's now 70%. So it's a good increase in the damage. And then at +10, it becomes a little bit complicated. Increases immobilized duration to 6 seconds, and to understand that, we have to check the ult. Usually the immobilized duration is 3 seconds. So this specific ult we cast there will immobilize for 6 seconds, which is really, really great and one of the major things you really want. If you were then to continue to upgrade the hero to +15, you will see that you will get this last ability. This one unlocks at +15, damage is reduced to 80% of the original, which is a minor increase in the damage. We will deal with this ult. There is one thing to note: between those damage steps, the stats that you get actually vary. So when you first start upgrading a hero, you will see that you will get a ton of abilities, a ton of stats actually from upgrading. We can try this here on Atalanta. We can see the basic stats right now that we have at the beginning. Some haste is already there, which is nice, but all in all not too much. And we see the first upgrade we do here, which we use the blue crystals for, the tidal essence it is called. This brings us a lot of stats. And if we continue to upgrade, we'll see this stays pretty consistent throughout the first 5 levels until we reach level 5. Now you can see it costs 50 tidal essence. We will go over the cost in a little bit. And then bam, we enhance our weapon. We gain our first ability, Sleight of Hand, upgraded to level 2, which means we now have our first ability, and now we are upgrade to +6. If we continue to upgrade till +8, those stat gains will stay pretty constant. Once we reach +8, we will actually notice that we will no longer gain certain stats. So for example, the haste you will no longer gain, and sometimes it becomes just way less in terms of stats. We can look at that on another hero. Let's check, for example, Thorin. Thorin is +5 currently. Okay, let's not check Thorin. Here we have Sessia. Sessia is +8. Has already a lot of stats. From there we got Fist Def, Magic Def and Def Penetration. If we enhance now, we see only HP attack, Fist Def and Magic Def gets enhanced, no longer the Def Penetration that we had before. So this is already gone, and later on we'll see that even more of those stats vanish and our stat increases get even smaller. So the early levels are really where the most value is, and then beyond that we really reduce that value that we get from this. So we can also see another example at Fresto. Fresto is +15. From +5 to +15 you need the yellow temporal essence to enhance a hero. Then from +15 on you will need the red twilight essence, and we can see that right here, and we see how small the increases are there, only 0.5%. So very small increases there, and also beyond after +15 we no longer gain any abilities. So +15 there's already the last point where we gained an ability. So where do you get essence? And this is one of the most important aspects really. Essence is acquired through different game modes. It is often a reward in Legend Trial. In Legend Trial, especially at the start of the season, you gain a lot of Tidal Essence that will be rewarded there. And later on, you can often earn Temporal Essence. Within the season, this is actually a bit limited. Right now I don't earn Temporal Essence in here anymore. So for me, the number one source of Essence is Dream Realm. Dream Realm rewards you with a ton of essence, especially if you are in the top 10 or the top 20. You can see every single day I basically from the server leaderboards can get up to 4 temporal essence, will be reduced down to 3, and then we gain temporal shards. Temporal shards, you can fuse 10 of them for 1 temporal essence. Can get up to 4 temporal essence here, and another 2 there, and even some Twilight Essence is in there as well. So really important to stay at the top of the leaderboards in Dream Realm, so you gain a lot of Essence, because in the long term, that is really like the end game for you. If you can be on top of Dream Realm, you will notice that your entire roster, all of your heroes, will be stronger. Will be stronger than people who didn't focus that, will be stronger than people who did way worse in this game mode. So very important to go in here and try to do as well as you can. If it's not top 20 or top 10, just try to be as good as you can. And if you can enhance a hero, keep in mind that your focus should be on enhancing heroes for Dream Realm. So that being said, what should you even do? Which heroes should you enhance first? And for this, I want to show you guys a very interesting source that we have. For those questions, there is a website actually that I want to show to you guys. It's called pritwin.gg. I will link it down below in the description, but now let us take a look at it. Okay, this is pritwin.gg, and on there you can find a lot of guides on AFK Journey. They made basically guides on all of the topic, and one of the specific ones that I want to show to you guys is about exclusive weapons. And they detailed a lot of interesting facts in there. One thing that I really like that they show the cost to upgrade a weapon. For example, if you want to go from level 0 or level 1 to level 5, you will need 150 Tidal Essence in total. Then from 6 to 10, it's 75 Temporal Essence, 11 to 15, 200 Temporal Essence. So you can now see how much Temporal Essence it is really required when you want to upgrade a hero to +15. For some heroes, that is very important that they go to +15. You want that on your Dream Realm damage dealers. You want that on some heroes, especially Hypergen Celestial, that gain good ability upgrades on +15. And then you will need 275 Temporal Essence. And if you're not a whale, well, then you really want to make sure you use every single source that you can of Temporal Essence in the game. They also made a list on how to, or which heroes you want to upgrade and how you want to do it. And they put a lot of heroes in there. They set the priority in here, and they also described the investment that you want to do. Basically, on a lot of those heroes, the first investment step that you want to take is +5. The reason for that is that it's very easy to go to +5. In a lot of situations, you will have no problem getting title essence. You can buy it for gems. You get it very often at the beginning of a season especially, so you will stockpile it rather fast and will not have problems upgrading most new heroes to +5 very fast. Then the next step is +8. We already talked about how +8 is like the breaking point of you gaining way less stats for the +9 and +10 upgrade, so +8 is also a good place to stop if you just want to max the stats on a hero. So it's a bit of a further investment because you put more temporal essence in there, but it's also a good place to stop if the abilities that you gain on +10 and 15 are not interesting on the hero, which on some heroes they really aren't. Then the next question is really, if there are interesting abilities, are there abilities on +10 or +15 that you really want? And they categorized it here in PvE and PvP, because for some heroes, for PvP, it can be interesting to go a bit further. On some other heroes, it really doesn't matter. So what you can see already here, a lot of those heroes are either very PvP heavy. Iron, for example, is often used in PvP. We have Arden that is often used in PvP. I use them in PvE because I'm lazy and do campaign like this. But we see a lot of Dream Realm in here. Merrily, Lily May, Rainier, even Thorin is used there. Smokey and Murky are used there. Even on the high priority, we also have Fresto also used in there. And so you can already see that a lot of this is geared towards you being able to do a ton of stuff in Dream Realm. And they show the investment like this: first step, second step, and final step. So those are like the points that you want to follow, and often they are the same on PvE and PvP. For PvP, they have +0 on Merrily. Yeah, makes sense. On Merrily, for example, her abilities are not useful in PvP. In PvE, however, she's very insane and you want to as highly upgrade as possible. So this is like a thing. Yeah, and you can basically go through this list. The people that made this are very, very reliable, very good players, and very trustworthy. So if you find a guide here, most of those guides are very, very good. Even if you want to have like a guide for Dream Realm, there are all the bosses in here, and most of those guides are very up to date. Sometimes there is like a niche team somebody uses. Maybe you will find a video for that on my channel as well. So that is all about exclusive weapons right now. If you have any further questions, feel free to comment down below. I will answer probably every question in there. And if you have a further question, or maybe just found the video and it's a bit older, then feel free to join my Discord server and ask the question there. A lot of nice people, including me, on there that will answer all of your questions, try to help you get to know AFK Journey a little bit better. So, with that, I wish you a great day, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see us in the next one.